Good morning, good evening, depending on whatever time that you are watching this video. Welcome back. Um, Today is another morning, Saturday morning, 4th of April. Sorry for that. Um, just woken up a few minutes ago from my usual place. I arrived here very late, and as usual, there was the normal challenges of the village. And by this I mean the electricity was gone. There was a blackout. So I tried to upload a video that I had shot as I was coming, but to my shock, today morning the video didn't actually manage to upload. But within the course of the day, I'll actually manage to upload the video. Meanwhile, I'm enjoying my cup of coffee. And when I mean coffee, straight from my farm. One day I'll take you the whole process of making coffee locally. It is a very easy process and you enjoy what you farm. So this is white coffee, and I normally grind it myself from straight from the farm. I process it straight from the farm. So I'm 100% sure of what I'm consuming. And it's a wake up call for everyone. Please love what you do in all aspects. So I just want to dash to the farm. I've not managed to visit the farm yet, and I've been quite shocked with ongoings because the last time I could see the farm from this point, but now the maize has really overgrown. I think the rain has done something, and there's a lot that needs to be done, including now the weeding and cleaning up the compound, trimming this grass. Don't mind the sheep. They are surprised who is this person who is talking to himself. But nevertheless, we thank God for the nature around us. So that's an update, morning update. Those still doing quite okay. For those who have never seen avocados, these are the Fuerte variety avocados. Fuerte variety avocados. So they're quite big. Some of them they're quite big. They're quite big, and to my understanding, I think they are quite ready for harvest. So for any time from now, we might be harvesting. So we are experiencing blackout. I don't know how much charge this one will take me, but I will try to push myself. It's quite unfortunate traveling all the way and then you don't have power. And I believe the authorities will be doing something within the course of the day. Yeah, those are the life challenges that no one speaks about. But the village is good, but it has its own challenges. Still, another challenge is that as I was trying to upload, the upload speed is very low, very low. But we are trying to do something, maybe to have a portable router, so that now we can or shift the location when uploading. We can actually shift the location when uploading to see whether there will be an improvement. So welcome as we enjoy together. as we explore the farm together. There's a lot actually coming this weekend. A lot. I have a lot for you guys. All what I request for you is please subscribe, share, and comment. Yeah, subscription is very free, and this is the only support and motivation that you can give any content creator out there. So kindly support us by subscribing. Thank you. Welcome back. We are at the farm finally, and the weather is a bit gloomy today, very gloomy. It looks as if it will rain, it will not rain. It's giving us mixed signals at some point, but we are very happy that we kept our promise. A few days ago, or I think it's weeks, I don't know, I stood here right where I am, and I promised that we are going to convert this particular section of the land to coffee. I believe, and it's a testimony that we are keeping our promise, as you can see. So this is the section that we want to do our coffee, and we are this time round we are doing the Batian variety on this section. We have the seedlings, and I will take you step by step and everything that entails even planting. So these are the holes before we do the manure. They are okay, 2 feet. It's okay. You accommodate a whole bucket of manure. And personally, I have not been here when these holes were being done. So I will also be experiencing the same, having the same fast experiencing as you're experiencing. As you are aware, I arrived here very late in the evening, so I couldn't manage to come here at the farm. And I see they did quite a commendable job. Here, they messed with the pipe that supplies us with water within the farm. This is water for irrigation. But the water is normally, for information, the water is normally very clean. You can even drink. So it's a good job that they have done. They have done good job, and I'm happy. Personally, I'm happy. And we expect now all these holes, so the activities will be now doing the manuring as well as planting, doing the manuring as well as planting. So it's only that I'm realizing some of these lines are not that straight, but we rectify before we plant. We know what to do about it, and these are the common scenarios when you are not around to personally supervise. Those are the common phenomena that you would expect. Actually, if these holes are big, I don't know what I'm going to use to show you that these holes are big. You see this? You see this? This is approximately 2.5 feet. It's quite huge. If I dip it, you can attest that the holes are big enough. The holes are big enough. You can also attest that the holes are big enough. So this is the project that we are doing, and we intend to plant our Batian variety, coffee variety, on this particular section, right? So we had earlier on done some Ruiru 11, I'll also take you there to see how it's faring. None of them is showing signs of drying up, and we thank God. And we are optimistic that the rain will still continue, despite the fact that um, the intensity has gone down. But we are quite optimistic that the rain will actually show up, and the project will continue uninterrupted. Nevertheless, we have irrigation water that we can always use uh, whenever there is scarcity of water. Although at the current state of affairs, the demand is actually growing very high on this water for irrigation. So in the near future, we might consider maybe having an alternative, either to source it from our river that is just not far off. There. We have a stream. So we can pump water and use it in the farm. So those are the updates. Those are our farm updates. More coming, and more interesting video coming. We've also managed to clear up the maize. I'll also take you there at some point. So, and you see how good we've done. Thank you so much. Continue watching, subscribing. There will be more and more interesting videos to watch and to learn so many things together, and a lot of updates are happening today. So thank you so much. Please subscribe, share, and comment. Good morning, guys. It's another wonderful day, and welcome you back. This is a continuation of yesterday's video, and for those who are new in this channel, your career farmer is back. Today is a continuation of yesterday's video. As mentioned yesterday, we had a bit of challenge with power outage. The camera went low on battery, so I couldn't film enough. Uploading was also a challenge, but as of yesterday evening, the power came back. So I thought it's quite important to bring you back to where we had stopped and explain a few things. So yesterday I was taking you through on the preparations of a particular section. Maybe as I stand here, this particular section, the whole of it, we were actually preparing to plant, but because of few reasons, we didn't manage to plant yesterday, but we managed to put manure in those holes. One of the main reasons was that there was a barrier in the village, and as a community, we had to come together. So it's a community thing. So, and especially here in Africa, whenever there is a barrier within your area, everyone congregates in that home. So that was one of the reasons why we didn't actually plant. But I think it was also planned because we could have planted, and I wouldn't have gotten a chance to even film because the battery was very low. Nevertheless, today is Sunday, and Sunday here we don't work because of obvious reasons. We are Christians, so we observe the Sabbath. So planting will automatically happen from tomorrow. Tomorrow, planting will happen. But I figured out I had promised you. Actually, it's very early in the morning. It's around 8 a.m. in the morning. So, and I figured out this is the best moment to even film because, number one, there is minimal interruptions. Sorry, here and there, and also we have good energies, good vibes. So, welcome back. This I'm studying right here at our section of our coffee where we had planted in April 2024. So it's 2 years. We have done some harvesting here and there, and the flowers and the berries are still doing very well. Doing very well. This is one of the most favorite section of our farm. It's actually the survival rate was perfect, and it really motivates me, especially when I'm doing in this particular section of our farm. So as you can see, they are quite uniform. So this particular section as you here, there was napier grass, but we did away with napier grass. So we are actually putting the 2 lines from end there all the way to the far end. It's a quite like a stretch. It's normally accommodates close to over 20 to 30, 25 to 30 seedlings. We will confirm, but it's a quite like a stretch. Above there is the old coffee bush. Some few maize cobs are still hanging around, but if they are in the final stretch, probably before the end of this week, we'll have cleared everything. So this is the harvest part that we have already harvested. And for your information, we are waiting for the rates. I saw some factories around Kirinyaga area here in Kenya have already started paying up the farmers or declaring the rates rather. So we in our cooperative society they had also promised that the month of April or May thereabout they will also declare the same. So it's just a wait and see. But we are very optimistic, though we didn't manage to have as much harvest because it was our very first harvest. We expect this year to be quite okay. So I remember yesterday I promised you that I will take you through the seedlings that we planted in, was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago we had done some planting, though not that much. So, and it's doing quite fine. It's doing quite fine, though we did a mistake somewhere, but we are due to correct it. I had bought fertilizer for planting, superphosphate, triple superphosphate fertilizer, but I think for one reason or the other, our farmer did manage to get it where I had kept it, and then they also didn't communicate on the that they are looking for the fertilizer. So he ended up planting without the fertilizer. And the fertilizer is normally very useful. The triple superphosphate is normally very useful to, especially at this particular stage, for the root development. For the root development. So this is the Roiro 11 grafted. As you can see, it's doing fine. It's 2 weeks old. So once, and because the rain is still continuing, we still during tomorrow's planting time, we'll definitely put the triple superphosphate fertilizer so that now the roots can develop faster and they can start feeding. So we did the planting, we did the manure in this section. This one we are doing Batian, we have the manure, a full bucket, no joke. So this is where I was yesterday before my camera almost went off. So we expect now this one tomorrow to plant once and for all. I had some mixed reactions on how some of these holes had been done. So like now this space, we had to do away with this hole and do proper gapping. I'm normally very keen on somehow how some of these things are done, and we had to do some pruning, sorry, of the avocado tree. I was also hoping that at the other side of the avocado we could have done one seedlings, but let's wait and see how the seedlings will go. But definitely that section will have to be planted something. So far so good. And I learned the aspect of inspection, direct inspection. It actually works very well, or management rather. This is the section they had messed with the pipe. As you can see, you can still relate from the video where this pipe is and where the manure is. You can tell it's a whole bucket. This one we might be forced to add. I am not comfortable with how that manure is, but so far so good. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, and we are also going an extra mile in ensuring that we also bring videos on time and quite informative, educative, and interesting, because we have an obligation. Once you support us by subscribing, we have an obligation of ensuring that you have videos on the farm and other few issues here and there. So, and we are grateful. Thank you so much, and continue subscribing. More and more videos will actually be coming, and I'm sure you'll enjoy. Please subscribe, and thank you. It's also a wake up call. I also learned something yesterday when we were having a power outage, that some challenges comes to your life too, that you can also be an eye opener on some of the things that you should do. And it just crossed my mind that it's high time that we start investing on a power backup, a small generator to run the farm when there's no power. So it's also something that crossed my mind, but that one is more futuristic than current. But we thank God for everything, and we are happy. The rain still showed up yesterday evening, and we are also optimistic. As you can see, still very gloomy, and it's April 4th. Is it 4th? Yeah, 4th or 5th, thereabout. Yeah, I think it's 5th. So we are quite optimistic that the rain will actually show up in April. So we are not late in terms of planting. It's actually the rain came way, way earlier than we expected, because most of the time we normally do planting in our first week of April, which we are in here. So join us as we start this journey um, of the coffee farming, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much.